YouTube. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to the lunch hour. Today I'm going to do a maiden flight of the Hubsan H501s. Actually, it's Hubsan H501s. Excuse me. All these numbers are driving me crazy. We'll do a maiden flight of the Hubsan, and I just want to show you guys that I ordered a cover for it, which goes like so. Let's see if I can get this in. On eBay for about $9. Not too bad. It doesn't close. I don't know why, but I guess it's defective, but it does the job. I just want to say a couple things about the transmitter. I'm not too happy about this transmitter. It doesn't have externals antennas. It only has internal antennas. There's a lot of modifications you can do for the transmitters. I've been seeing a lot of guys on YouTube opening up the transmitter and putting a directional panel for the FPV and also the 2.4 gigahertz antenna to make it external, which I might have to do. And the battery usage on this transmitter is mad crazy. It just drains the batteries so quickly. I'm not sure it's because the monitor requires a lot of power, and also it's doing two things at once. It's giving you the monitor and of course the FPV and 2.4 to control the quad. But the thing is, it only uses 4 batteries. I think it should use at least 6 batteries, or even better, a light bulb. And there's mods out there for light bulbs, but Hubsan should have just made this into like a regular light bulb transmitter. Another thing I don't like about this quad is it does not have an on and off switch. I know the quad is under $300 and they have to cut corners and all that, but an on and off switch would have been nice. So we're going to turn on the transmitter first. You always turn on the transmitter first when you deal with this quad. In most cases, when you deal with GPS quads, you should turn on your transmitter first. So, and then the plug is also a banana plug, which is not a common plug. A lot of people are cutting the wires and changing it, but I haven't. So it goes in like this, and it's very tight. And we slide it in, and you gotta make sure there's enough room for the wires. And we close it. Hopefully it will go in there nicely. And it's giving me a little bit of a fight. Here we go. And it's tight in there, so I'm trying to get the wires in there. It's already sensing movement. Let's sit it down for a little while and not touch it. It takes a while for it to get GPS. And every time you use this quad, it requires compass calibration, which is not a big deal for me. So there's 2 directions. The first direction is clockwise, flat on the ground, go clockwise until the lights change colors, and it will tell you when to do compass 2. So now I'm doing compass 2, which is holding it vertical clockwise until the light shuts off, and we're doing that now. Alright, so now the compass calibration is completed. Now when I look at the monitor, it's telling me, and it has telemetry, which is good. It's telling me full battery on the transmitter, and also full battery on the quad, 8.2 volts, and it has 12 GPS on the transmitter and 3 on the quad. You need at least 6 on the quad to take off. so we'll wait. And it takes a little bit of a wait, but not too long. And I just got, it looks like I got 12. Awesome. So I got 12 on the quad and 12 on the monitor. So I'm ready for takeoff. I'm gonna do a GPS lock. So to do GPS lock, you switch this. Right now it's on altitude hold. Defaultly it's on altitude hold. But before I do that, I'm gonna go into the settings and change the sensitivity of the gimbals of my monitor, the pitch and all that. So you hold the throttle down and you push the right joystick in and it gets the menu. So I'm going to set sensitivity by moving the right joysticks. Right now it's on expert mode. I'm going to set it on normal mode just for now, and I might change it back to expert mode. Alright, so now we're on sensitivity normal, and I'm going to switch this from altitude hold to GPS hold, and by raising this switch right here, and now we're on GPS hold. And to arm the motors, you just go outward like that. And it's not doing that. Alright, so maybe the sensitivity of the gimbals are so low that I've lost the ability to arm the motors. So I'm going to go back to the sensitivity, set sensitivity to expert, which gives me more range of motion on the gimbals, 100% on the aileron, elevator and rudder, and exit the menu again. Alright, so we're on altitude hold. Put this on GPS hold. And yes, it just armed the motors. Okay, I guess when it's low sensitive like that, I can switch in mid-flight and change it to normal. But I'm gonna leave it on expert to give me more 100% on the pitch, on the aileron, and also on the roll and all that. So I'm gonna raise it up and see if it hovers good. Watch it and see what it does. Now it's telling me it has 12 satellite, and it seems like it's holding pretty good. The winds are pretty low today. I don't think this quad would do really good in high winds because it's extremely light. The winds today are about 5 to 6 miles per hour, and it seems to be holding. Alright, so we'll give it a little test flight on GPS hold. Another thing I don't like about this quad, and don't get me wrong, it's a good quad, but there's certain things that is a little quirky. It's it has a barometer, a really strong barometer. Really strong barometer. And when I bring it down, I'll show you. I'm gonna bring it down. It kind of holds, it resists. It kind of resists me a little bit. And I'm gonna turn on the video. Very sensitive to wind. I actually put some tape in front of it so I can see orientation, but that's only good for like when it's really close to me. When it's up high, it doesn't really do much. The lights blink, they're not solid. There are firmware updates for it, but there's a lot of problems with the firmware. A lot of people are having difficulties getting it to be stable once it's updated. So I don't feel like I should update it just for safety reasons. But it has a little bit of a tollable when I go forward. I don't know. This is, again, GPS hold. And the wind is blowing on it, so it's being pushed a little bit. Alright, so we're going to bring it up. I'm going to shut off the video camera and raise it up. Birds of prey right there. We have a couple ospreys spinning in circles. I have to be careful because they could attack my quad. But it's holding its position. It's doing good. So it's like give and take. I like the size of this quad. It's a good size, but it's very sensitive to the wind. And the video on it is not perfect. There's a lot of jello. There's no gimbal. It's internal, so it will vibrate with the wind. But it's really nice to have something small and travel with that has telemetry and GPS. And I hope I can get those birds. Those birds are beautiful. Birds of prey are beautiful here. I'm glad they didn't attack me. Alright, I'm getting 2 bars on the quad. As far as battery power, and see if we can get some pictures. So I'm gonna do return to home and see if it lands on the home plate. Alright, I just activated return to home. It just turned around. Oh my God. And I have a plane nearby me. But he's good. The plane was way up there. I'm way under 400 feet. I'm only about 100 feet. And it's coming down now. Let's see if it's close to where it took off. It looks like it's calculating. It's pretty close to where it took off. I might have to move my bag. Let's see where it goes. So the home plate is actually right there. And it's pretty accurate coming down. and it doesn't shut off the propellers. Actually, it does. Let me see. Nope, it doesn't. The propellers keeps going. And that's another thing. I wish the propellers were shut off when it comes for a landing, so I have to disarm it with my command on the transmitter. So it's off by, I would say, a half a meter, which is really good. So this was just a short little video of the Hubsan Maiden flight. I will be doing more of this in the future. I hope you enjoy. Thanks for watching.